A young employee sat quietly in the break room during lunch, staring at his sandwich without taking a single bite. His supervisor noticed immediately. "Ethan, you've been sitting there for 10 minutes. Everything okay?" Ethan forced a smile. "Yeah, I'm fine," but he wasn't. After a long silence, he finally spoke. "Can I ask you something?" "Of course." Ethan looked down at the table. "Why do I feel like I'll never be successful?" The supervisor leaned back. "Where is this coming from?" Ethan sighed. "Everyone I graduated with seems ahead of me. Some own businesses, some travel the world. Every time I open social media, it feels like I'm falling further behind." The supervisor nodded but didn't answer. Instead, he pulled a small coffee cup from the table. "Take this outside and drop it." Ethan looked confused. "What? Just do it." A minute later, Ethan returned holding the cup. It cracked. The supervisor took the cup and placed it back on the table. "What is it worth now?" "Nothing, I guess." The supervisor smiled. Then he reached into his bag and pulled out a $100 bill. "What is this worth?" $100. The supervisor crumpled it into a tight ball. "What about now?" "Still $100. He threw it onto the floor and stepped on it several times. "And now?" Ethan laughed. "Still $100. The supervisor handed him the wrinkled bill. "Exactly." Ethan stared at it. The supervisor continued. "Life isn't that coffee cup." "What do you mean?" "When the cup cracked, it lost what made it useful. But people aren't like that." He pointed at the bill. "You can be rejected. You can fail. You can feel lost. You can compare yourself to everyone around you." Then he tapped the bill gently. "But none of those things reduce your value." The room fell silent. For the first time that day, Ethan stopped looking defeated. The supervisor smiled. "The people you're comparing yourself to are showing you their highlight reels. You're comparing those moments to your everyday life." Ethan looked at the crumpled bill in his hands. "I never thought about it that way." Most people don't. Years later, Ethan kept that wrinkled bill inside his wallet. Whenever life knocked him down, he would take it out and remember the lesson. Your value doesn't decrease just because you're going through a difficult chapter. Comment a heart emoji if someone you've lost still lives in your heart.